And in our top business story, countries in the GCC region, including the UAE and Saudi Arabia, stand to lose $240 billion in hard-earned assets in 2015 if oil prices remain at low levels or average at $55 per barrel for the rest of the year. The estimate comes from a senior economist from the National Bank of Abu Dhabi's Economic Department, who was quoted in a local report. It was explained that GCC governments have been urged to find other sources of revenue amid low oil prices, cut subsidies and budgets, and curtail excessive government spending to avoid job losses, project cancellations, low bank liquidity, and other economic challenges. According to the assessment, the biggest loss will be incurred by Saudi Arabia, estimated to be around $160 billion, while the UAE will lose around $55 billion. Oman and Bahrain are likely to face difficulty as well, with both expected to sustain fiscal deficit of -13% and -13.5% respectively. They are also forecast to register current account deficit of -17% and -10% respectively. The report stated that it was believed that the UAE was in a much better position to adjust to the losses, and it is very well sheltered, with the economy highly diversified, and the country does have enough net foreign assets to sustain for a longer duration than others. According to the report, as long as government spending remains high and outgoings outstrip revenues, the policy of subsidies should be reduced and budgets need to be cut, and governments should find other ways to make money. Airbus is reportedly in talks with airlines over a stretched version of its A380 jet as it tries to boost sales of the Super Jumbo. The European plane maker's sales chief, John Leahy, was quoted at the Paris Air Show on Monday as saying that the company was looking at the possibility of putting new engines on the jet or making a slightly stretched version with about 50 more seats. Airbus also confirmed that they were in discussions with numerous carriers, including Emirates, the operator of the world's largest fleet of A380s, who are pushing for a new version of the plane. Airbus Group Chief Executive Tom Enders was quoted as saying last week that the group would decide around the end of the year whether to revamp the plane. Should a decision be made, the plane could then be ready for 2020 and 2021. The Abu Dhabi Department of Municipal Affairs is likely to unveil a provisional rent index by year-end, according to a senior government official. Quoting an official from the urban development sector of the Abu Dhabi Urban Planning Council, a local report stated that the DMA, the Department of Economic Development, the UPC, and the Abu Dhabi Council for Economic Development are working on compiling the rent index. The Emirate removed the 5% rent cap in November 2013, and since then, rents have increased on an average of 4% in the first 3 months of 2015 and are expected to rise further this year due to drop in new housing supply in the capital. This month, Abu Dhabi announced a law regulating its real estate sector to bring in more transparency and protect the rights of investors. As per the government directive, the law specifies the jurisdiction of the DMA regarding all real estate issues, including preparation of a real estate register to save all data and documents relating to any real estate development, and creation of a project guarantee account to be opened by the developer for each project in order to protect the rights of buyers in case the units begin sold off plan. And a total of 55 of the best performing corporations in the UAE were recognized for their achievements, as well as their commitment towards the community, to be labeled as Superbrands of the countries. A dominant force of the UAE retail scene, it was Airbus Group once more who gained and grabbed the title as a Superbrand of the Year 2015 at an award ceremony held last night. Voted 5 years in a row for the title, the company that represents 14 different brands across several sectors scored the highest points over the 55 finalists that had been recognized as the country's Superbrands. Speaking during the ceremony, Mike English, the director of Superbrands, added that aside from the scale of operations and recent performance, CSR initiatives play a large role in deciding the overall winners. Among the major initiatives undertaken include the participation in the Dubai municipality's Car-Free Day by the staff, as well as a solidarity walk organized this year.
Internally as an organization, we are constantly trying to see how we can keep checking on what we do through various mystery surveys, mystery shopping surveys, etc. And we obviously don't claim that we have reached the pinnacle. There is a lot that we can do, but we would keep pushing our own boundaries to ensure that the customer gets what he's looking for from Eros.
The awards provide the consumer with a message that this is a brand you can trust. This is a brand which cares about you and cares enough about its consumers to make sure that everything is absolutely right. And branding is all about three separate things. It's about trust, it's about being comfortable with the brand, but most of all, it's about the brand always delivering what it promises to deliver. And consumers can be certain of that with a Superbrand.
Organizers added that they had received over 1,500 applications for the title, and the Brand Council panel had selected the top 55 for scoring more than 80% points as per the assessment criteria. Among the major brands recognized for the awards included Dubai Duty Free, Joy Alucas, UAE Exchange, Coffee Planet, Chili's, and Yateem Opticians, to name a few. According to the winners, the accolade is a powerful endorsement and evidence for their customers, the media, suppliers, investors, and employees of each brand's status.
Of course, the Superbrands UAE Awards are quite significant in that they're recognising, to the main, the homegrown brands like Dubai Duty Free, which was established 32 years ago. It was a small startup operation, and now it's a multi-billion-dollar business this year. So to actually be recognised and awarded the Superbrand honour is actually quite significant, especially because, as I say, it is a homegrown brand.
This is the 6th time in a row that we are winning the Superbrands. It's a great honour for us, a jury like Superbrands recognizing us for the 6th time that in a row. It means a lot for us as a brand. It shows that the quality and what our customer service and the product we give to our customers, it's being recognized, and it's a very happy moment for us.
When you get Superbrand, whenever we go to any regulators around the world, around the globe, we get a lot of value addition for that. And every time when we get this award, we get encouraged to be with the Superbrands. Thank you, Superbrand, for this. We are really happy about being associated with Superbrands.